Figuring out how to use Shopify for free can feel a little confusing at first, especially if you don't have a clear roadmap. I know the feeling because starting something like this sounds exciting in your head, but once you open the platform, suddenly there's a lot staring back at you. Themes, products, payments, apps, and you haven't even launched yet. That's exactly why I wanted to walk through everything clearly today, so you don't feel lost right out of the gate. And make sure you stick around until the end because I'm going to break down a few small mistakes a lot of people make early on that could actually cost you money if you don't catch them. But once you know how to avoid them, you can fully take advantage of how to use Shopify for free and give yourself the best chance to start strong. Now, first, let's get one thing out of the way because there's been some confusion floating around online. You might have heard about these extended 90 day or even 120-day free trials that Shopify used to offer. Those were real, but as of 2025, they aren't available anymore. Those longer trials were promotional offers during special events or certain situations, but they're not part of Shopify's normal offer today. Right now, if you're trying to figure out how to use Shopify for free, here's exactly how it works. Shopify offers a 3-day free trial where you can fully build your store, test things out, and set everything up. And after that, you can continue using Shopify for just $1 a month for your first 3 months. So, while it's technically not entirely free after the 3 days, they've made it extremely affordable to get started and have real time to build your business without paying full price upfront. And by the way, if you use the link right below this video, that full offer will apply automatically. You don't need any codes or anything special. The nice part about Shopify's current setup is that you don't feel rushed. I've seen a lot of people hesitate to start because they're scared they won't get their store ready in time before the trial runs out. But when you're looking at how to use Shopify for free, this 3-day trial plus the WAR for 3 months deal gives you plenty of time to build everything properly. You can set up your products, build your homepage, test your apps, and start building your audience all while spending almost nothing in those first few months. And that's huge because when you're starting any business, cash flow matters. One thing I do want to mention up front, though, is that while the platform makes it incredibly easy to use, there is still a learning curve, especially if this is your first time trying to sell online. You'll still need to decide on your store's niche, figure out your products, customize your theme, connect your payment processors, and work through things like shipping settings and tax configurations. That can sound overwhelming. But here's why it shouldn't scare you off. The reason Shopify is so widely used, powering over 1.7 million businesses worldwide according to Shopify's own 2025 data, is because even people with zero technical background can work through these steps. Their support team is available 24/7, and their help center is filled with step-by-step guides. So, while you do have to put in the work, you're not doing it blind. And during your free trial, you can lean on all of those resources to get your store set up the right way. Now, when people ask how to use Shopify for free, what they're really asking most of the time is, can I build my entire store and get it live without paying anything? Technically, you can build your entire store during those first three free days. You'll have full access to Shopify's features. You can add products, customize your design, and even set up apps. But in order to actually launch your store and start accepting real customer orders, you'll need to move into that $1 per month plan after the free trial. And honestly, for what you're getting, $1 a month for three months is practically free in the world of starting a business. Most other platforms either don't offer free trials at all, or they require full monthly payments immediately. Another thing I always tell people to watch for is apps. Shopify's App Store is one of its best features because you can add so much functionality to your store depending on what you're selling. Things like upsells, email marketing, reviews, countdown timers, loyalty programs. It's all right there. But many of these apps do cost extra. And it's very easy to get excited, install a bunch of apps during your trial, and then suddenly realize you're looking at a higher bill than you expected when your trial ends. That's not Shopify's fault, but it's something to be aware of. Use your trial period wisely to test apps carefully and only keep what's actually helping your business. The good part is that you can uninstall or swap apps anytime, so you stay in full control of your costs. One thing that really surprised me when I first started learning how to use Shopify for free was how complete the platform is even without needing extra services. You don't need to worry about hosting, SSL certificates, or hiring developers to build your checkout. Shopify handles all of that in the background. Your store is secure, loads fast, works across mobile and desktop, and automatically handles payments through Shopify payments, PayPal, Apple Pay, Google Pay, and others. That's a huge advantage because it lets you focus on your products and marketing instead of getting lost in technical headaches. Now, let me be real for a second because this part almost never gets talked about. One downside you may notice if you compare Shopify to something like WooCommerce or WordPress is that you don't have full control over every single piece of code on your site. For most people, that's not a big deal because Shopify gives you more than enough customization to build a beautiful, functional store. But if you're a developer who wants to fully customize every single technical element, you might feel a little restricted compared to fully open source platforms. But again, for 99% of store owners, this won't affect you at all. And having Shopify manage the backend means you don't have to worry about site security, server maintenance, or technical breakdowns. Another huge advantage that ties into how to use Shopify for free is their built-in support for multiple business models. Whether you're building a print-on-demand store using suppliers like Printful or Printify, running a dropshipping store using apps like DSers or AutoDS, selling your own physical inventory, or even offering digital products, Shopify handles all of these models under one roof. You're not limited by the platform. And that's what makes this free trial period so valuable. You can experiment with different models, test what works best for you, and make adjustments before you ever start paying full price. One of the biggest reasons I think Shopify succeeds as much as it does is because so many real people are actually making real money with it. Every day you see creators, small business owners, stay-at-home parents, influencers, and side hustlers starting stores that eventually turn into full-time incomes. Shopify is built to support both brand new beginners and multi-million-dollar brands, and that's what makes this free trial offer such a good starting point. You don't have to start big, you just have to start. And Shopify gives you an affordable way to do that without risking a ton of upfront cash. If you've been thinking about launching your store but keep putting it off waiting for the perfect moment, this really is one of the best offers you're going to see. Figuring out how to use Shopify for free comes down to taking advantage of this 3-day trial, followed by 3 months at just $1 per month, so you have time to actually build something and see if your idea has real potential. You don't need to be perfect right now, you just need to take that first step. And again, you can lock in that offer automatically by clicking the link right below this video. No promo code needed. Before we wrap up, let me give you one last piece of advice that I've seen help a lot of people. Don't try to build the perfect store up front. Perfection will slow you down, and honestly, it's impossible to achieve on day one. Start simple. Focus on getting your first product listed. Build your homepage just enough to look clean and trustworthy. And focus your energy on getting your first customer. Because once that first sale hits, everything changes. You'll see exactly why Shopify's model works the way it does, and why this free trial offer is built to get you that momentum you need.